Hello and welcome to Heroes of History, and let's get on with another great leader or hero. This time we have Imhotep, and well, as you can see, he's a manipulator, and it says he's good in campaign, arena and treasure hunt, but not so good in Tesla storms. I'm not sure if that's actually true, but here's his stats: attack bonuses, defense bonuses, hit points, not too many, and a lot of bonuses. Secondary stats: base damage, hits per minute, attack range, movement speed, evasion, crit chance, and crit damage. Now, let's see his ability. He has a vicious veil, and it seems a relatively fast initial charge, but a very long regular charge. It targets the biggest cluster of enemy units, reducing defense by 42% of Imhotep's attack for 8 seconds in a range of 2. So literally he should make them much more keen on taking on the damage we send their way. Well, let's see if we can use that to our advantage and let it help us a lot more. Now, first off, with battle 1. Now, I'll put him in the place where Sitting Bull was. Now we have increased our own defense. Now we are decreasing the enemy's defenses instead. And we have also tried to shield our own units. Oh, that was a wrong hero. This guy. Now let's see how it works out. Now, go. And he should be relatively fast at throwing it. There came the confetti cannon, little healing, and there it was. Now these guys should be very easy to kill, or rather much easier to kill than it was before. Oh, that was unnecessary, Tripoli. Don't waste your ammunition like that. It's a simple confetti cannon you got. And, well, in a range of 2, that means it's only the southern part here. Those up here in the front, well, they don't really tick. They have an easy time compared to those down here. Now we're getting a bit behind on hit points, but, well, let's see if it fans out in our favor. Well, they're at least easy to hit now, and oh, yes, come on, that's good, Tripulator. And oh, the landing of the area damage right on top of all that, that was, well, that ought to be a good thing, but, well, we are losing units, so, well, it'll be a 2-star again. It isn't doing that much of a difference, but, well, that's okay. We're still winning. Let's see on the battle stats. Here they come, and enjoy. Let's move on to the next battle here. And here we go with the battle number 4, and let's charge in. We'll have some more data to comprehend everything with. And all of those are not, well, it doesn't have a lot of defense anymore. And with that raining down, they just perished. Now let's see against these guys. That was a nice healing. Confetti cannons all over the place. Area damage there. And oh, come on. It really takes a long time to reload that defensive debuffer. What? Holy shit, we already... That's a lot of units we already lost here. But, well, it was also the final wave. Let's look at the battle stats. And let's see if they have been doing great. Well, let's just move on to battle number 5. And there it is. And continue and charts. That's a nice thing about being so close knit together that we can actually hit a lot of units at the same time. And there came the rain down the sky. Here's the second round, and well, everyone's almost healed up, and the confetti cannons are landing all over the place. Well, some of them are actually falling apart quite fast. It's quite cruel that amount of damage they do when there are so many around you. But now we're on to the final round, and let's see if we don't win this again. I have a good feeling, though I might lose a couple of heroes before everything is over. Especially, oh crap! Right before they were, right before they're supposed to use their powers. That can't be exactly good. You're a bit slow at healing today. Come on, Tripoli, save the day. Okay, let's look at the battle stats this round and see if they're looking ordinary. Well, now we're moving on to the next battle, and that should be something like battle number 7, I think it was. It is. Battle 7 here, and a lot of red heroes. And well, we got a lot of blue heroes, so they should really ace this one. Well, theoretically. But let's just see if it goes that great. I'm not sure it will. I believe them to be strong enough for a nice victory like that. And there's the second round, whereas, well, we're looking strong right now, and the healing herbs can't do much help us. There's a lot of units has a lot of damage already, and they're dying fast over here, but we're also needing some help on this front, so that was a good healing. And here comes the rain from the sky. Now the final wave, and there's a lot of units, and that sure heals well, and now they see because they're coming in really fast. That was one down. That was a lot to encompass in that area damage. And that, oh, there comes the rain from the sky. Oh no, he also starts. It's not even getting a 2-star. It's going to be a 1-star. That's a bad thing, but well. We manage. Let's see on the stats here and see if they did any good, any of them. There we go. And let's go for the last battle, battle number 8 in this map here. And then collect all the stats and see if it is of any use to have someone removing the defensive strength, or at least compare it to the other two options we've tried out and see if it is actually the most beneficial option that we can have. Well, I'm not entirely sure, but but this is really tough on my heroes, I can see that. So let's just, well, then cut it out now. Now, moving on to the second round. That's a buttload of units here. This is gonna hurt. Luckily he uses his powers before dying. It doesn't help him much over here because, well, he's overrun pretty hard. And we're only down to 2 heroes. I actually think we might lose this one. That make it seem very bad actually having that guy on the team. I don't think I've lost any matches in those first formations. That's pretty sad. Well, let's look at it. Now looking at the stats here, I can see Euclid is back on the same damage as the first test result, and the same as Tripoli, approximately. Though, well, Imhotep doesn't differ too much in damage given compared to the other two. Well, we still lost this final battle, which actually dragged his damage average down a little. And, well, Balaam here, he put, well, He has his absolutely worst effort here. He has some really sad ones here, like Battle 4, where it's only 9,500 compared to 27,000. So the timings went way off with the changing of the hero. And, well, now I even had a record average, not much, but still a little over the normal. Average hit points lost, well, Euclid is back to the ones he had in the first battle, so he's under much more pressure. And that's not so much to say to the average for Tribulate. That's still pretty weak. And Te Wherowhero, Sitting Bull and Imhotep compared to each other. Well, Imhotep just doesn't cut it. He just doesn't absorb enough damage. Which can, for both of them, come from the ability there to absorb damage, which has helped a lot. It just doesn't cut it to deal the damage faster. Apparently, not in comparison, at least. Damage received, Balaam, well, he had a record damage received also, and by far more than any of the other two tests. Even an Eye of the Cave Clan had a way higher average damage than. So we're unable to protect ourselves if we're using Imhotep. That's the only difference here. If Sitting Bull or Te Wherowhero were there to protect them, well, we should cut out someone from doing the damage, because we need someone to absorb the damage, because we had none. And the healing alone just didn't cut it. So really, actually being better at defending yourself or giving yourself a shield actually gives us a mighty advantage compared to just dealing more damage. So that's what I will say we learned from this round. I will say thank you for watching this video.